I'm not real good at putting a spin on things and making things out to be what they're not. Very very upset the way we played, embarrassed the way we played, and evidently I'm not doing a real good job coaching these kids right now. We've got to get better in every facet of the game, and the thing that probably bothers me more than anything is just being an uninspired effort. I'm real big about respecting the game, playing the game the right way, competing hard all the time, and we did not do that. I mean, I can break down everything that we did, but you know, it was embarrassing tonight.
Coach, Brittany said she felt like, you know, the offense just is not flowing at all. How do you go about correcting that?
I've got to do a better job of coaching them. You know, we're running something that requires 5 people to do their job. It may be coming out, somebody coming out to set a great screen. It may be somebody waiting for a screen, somebody lifting out of the corner on the backside, a post player, and we're not getting anybody doing what they ought to do, and that comes down to coaching. The first 13 minutes of the game today, we did not reverse the ball one time, and the whole offense is based on reversing the ball. If you allow a defense to stay and defend only half the court, they're going to be pretty good. So we haven't, evidently I haven't done the job it takes to get the kids to understand what we're trying to find offensively. It's no better on the defensive end of the floor. We have a 14, 15-point lead, turn it over, 2 layups. We've done it for 2 games, and now they're down to 9 with the ball and the chance to cut to 6, and there's no sense of urgency. We're playing with no sense of urgency, and it's going to catch up with us in a hurry. And it's liable to be Wednesday night, because those people, they're the real deal. And I'm not trying to take one thing away from Texas Southern. They won 22 games last year. They're going to have a great year, but not real happy with our group at this point.
A lot of their points came in the paint, too. Can you talk about maybe what needs to change defensively there? Well,
you know, they'd go out and set a pick and roll on the left wing and roll, and we didn't rotate, and they're laying it up on us on the backside. It's just poor rotation. It's stuff that we work on, and there was no carryover to the game at all. They carved us up in the zone. They've carved us up in the man, and it's just a matter. Team defense is also about more than one person doing their job, and it just I don't know. It's just not anywhere where it needs to be. Now the good spin on it is that we've got a lot of time to get it fixed between now and conference, and we got to come in and coach these kids up each day and have an understanding of what it takes to play in the best league in America.
Anything positive you saw out there that you can take away from this game?
Yeah, I thought Brittany Martin coming up with 27 points was a positive. Anytime that you get somebody that you know, rises up and gets 27, I think you got to feel good about that. And other than that, I'd be lying to you if I said yeah.
Brittany's been productive since she's been here. What's it mean to see her now kind of stepping up when she's really needed, like tonight?
Well, we told her that this is the point in her career now that she needs to have a scorer's mentality, and I think she's embraced that idea that that with the game on the line, and we need a tough basket, I'll go get it. And I thought she did that tonight. 3 or 4 times they cut the lead down, and we'd isolate her on one side of the floor, and she'd go hit a tough shot, a contested shot, or she'd go to the free throw line. I thought her free throws were a lot better tonight, and it's a kid that wants the basketball, and that's good to see out of her.
You say you're not happy with the performance, but do you expect and believe that your team will play better later in the season?
They better. There's going to be a long year if they don't. Yeah, I believe in them. I don't know why we're struggling right now. We've got, Liz Donahoe, LaShawn Jones, Brittany Martin, Rashunda Johnson, all played significant minutes. Hopefully we'll get Brittany Atkins back and Caitlin Lecker back. They're 2 high-energy kids. I think that'll help our program right now. We're going to get better. We're going to get better, but yeah, we need to.
They had that one real speedy point guard. Did she affect the game for you guys at all with the pace or anything?
I thought she did a nice job, and she got around us 2 or 3 times, and we probably made a mistake of picking her up too high because of her speed. She got around us for a layup, and another time we had to come off of her, and she kicked to the left corner, and they made a 3. So probably an error on my part where we picked her up too far. We probably should have picked her up around the top of the key and contained her and not allow her to beat us with a dribble drive.
The bench only had 3 points today. Do you think that's because they're relying on the starters to do that, do the scoring?
We got to get more out of our bench, but we've got to play them more. But there's some young kids there that haven't been in tight situations again, and you hope to get them some experience where every possession of the game is not crucial, where they can kind of get their feet wet with a 20-point lead instead of a 6-point lead. So they've got to learn what we're doing a little bit, but there's no question we got to have Kaylee Jensen and Mandy Coleman and some of those kids step up and contribute this year.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, Brittany, the 27 points you put up today, would you say it was because you were just hot shooting, or it was because your team was focused and running offense effectively?
I think both, honestly. I think my team helped with the screens and cutting on the backside, things like that. So I think both. I would say both.
Just thoughts on the team's performance overall?
We still got a lot of work to do. I don't know. Yeah, our offense needs to flow better, and that's what I think we just cannot mesh with each other very well. Our offense needs to just be smoother, and we need to be able to pass the ball to the wings off our screen. So I think honestly we just have a lot of work to do, and I think everybody knows that. So.
Sure.
It seemed like it was kind of a back and forth game. What did you guys have to do mentally there to push through at the end?
That's just a mind thing. I think we just need to want to win. I think that's what the team, that's what the coaches needed or wanted from us. We just need to want it more than the other team. I think that's kind of what we came together as a team, and we just talked about it. We need to get up with each other. We need to be happy for each other. Just kind of bring up the energy a little bit as a team.
Both teams had a lot of turnovers. Was that just the pace of the game, or?
Like our offense, we just have a lot of work. We rush everything. We get trapped. We panic. We just have a lot of work to do. I think that was probably the pace of the game. Probably them speeding up our offense. We just got a lot of work to do.
How did you feel, just about their post play? They looked like they got inside the score on you guys a decent amount.
Yeah, I think it was because they was actually reversing the ball more and kind of getting us caught on screens. Overall, I think they did pretty well, but we had to do our job and stop them from scoring points.